Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to my 1985 season replay in Season Ticket Baseball. We are still very early in the season where anything can happen. For tonight's Block 3 action, we are at Fenway Park, as we're having the American League Fashion Show tonight with the Chicago White Sox coming in to play the Boston Red Sox. We'll get records here very early in a second. Here we go. Actually, I need time to open up Digital Diamond because I basically just turned the laptop on probably about 10 minutes ago. I'm kind of flying a little bit through that. Anyway, looking at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox come in at a record of 3-3 as they are third from the bottom of the division, whereas the White Sox have only played 4 games. Their record of 2-2 at 500 is good for them to be in second place in the American League West. So that's what we're looking at here as we're getting ready for April 15th. Come on. Now I need Digital Diamond to cooperate with me. Here we are. Here we go. So just getting things ready here. And then once we get Digital Diamond loaded up, we will be all set to go for tonight's action. Okay. All right, laid all the lineups out last night, so we are good to go. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox tonight is Bruce Hurst, 11-13 with a 4.51 ERA, 229 and a third innings pitched, 189 strikeouts, 70 walks, 31 homers in 1985. As the rest of the Red Sox get loose in the infield and we'll meet them in the bottom of the first, let's take our first look at the White Sox starting lineup. Leading off tonight, we've got Julio Cruz at second base, Scott Fletcher is at shortstop, Harold Baines is in right field, Tom Paciorek is their designated hitter, Carlton Fisk is catching, Ron Kittle's in left field, Greg Walker's at first base, Luis Salazar is in center field, and Tim Hewlett is at third base. And that's the lineup that Hurst is in charge of keeping in check tonight. Leading off for the White Sox, we have Julio Cruz. 197 average, no homers, 15 RBI in 1985. Just checking in with chat before we get to the first pitch. Help if I tab into the right thing. I want Digital Diamond and not Excel. So once again, as you guys, if you're regulars on the channel, you know I check in with chat every half inning. So if I don't see your message right away, don't panic. I'll see it at each half inning. Tonight we are using red, white, and blue dice. Red Sox are the home team. Hurst looking over at Fenway Park. We've got a sellout tonight. He will turn to deal with Cruz. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 689. We're going to the ballpark card right away. 689. Cruz is going to smack that one into the outfield, and he will have a leadoff double. And the batter now is Scott Fletcher. 256 average, 2 homers, 31 RBI in 1985. Cruz is not going to try to run here. A leadoff double. The White Sox are going to try not to get greedy here. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 304. And Fletcher's going to get frozen by the heat for strike 3, and there's out number 1. That is a big strikeout. 1 out, and the batter now is Harold Baines. We heard his name a lot during the 1991 World Series with Oakland. 309 average, 22 homers, 113 RBI in 1985. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 119, which will translate to a 319. And Baines is going to swing through the curveball for strike 3, out number 2. Two outs, and Tom Paciorek steps into the batter's box. 246 average, no homers, 9 RBI in 1985. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 451. Paciorek against a lefty. 451 is going to be grounded right back to Hurst. Hurst will pick that one up. He'll fire that over to Buckner at first, and that will retire the side. Stadium cheers. Yay! Hurst gives up a leadoff double to Cruz, but the Red Sox get out of trouble. Score is now Chicago 0, Boston coming up to bat. As Philip Anderson now joins us here at Fenway Park, just in time for the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, you may know him, the terrific one himself, Tom Seaver. 16-11 with a 3.17 ERA, 238 and 2/3 innings pitched, 134 strikeouts, 69 walks, 22 homers in 1985. As the rest of the White Sox take the field behind him, we'll get our first look at the Red Sox starting lineup. Leading off, we've got Wade Boggs at third base, Dwight Evans in right field, Jim Rice is in left field, Mike Easler is the designated hitter, Tony Armas is in center field, Bill Buckner's at first base, Rich Gedman is catching, Marty Barrett is at second base, and Jackie Gutierrez is your shortstop tonight. And that's the lineup Seaver is charged with keeping in check. The 40-year-old Tom Seaver. Leading off for the Red Sox tonight is Wade Boggs. 368 average, 8 homers, 78 RBI in 1985. As this American League fashion show between the White Sox and the Red Sox is underway. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 591. That'll send us over to the right fielder for the White Sox. The right fielder is Baines, and that's going to be a fly ball into right field. Baines will range in for that one slightly, but he'll have no problems getting to that one at all. That will be out number 1. And there's a battery for you, Tom Seaver to Carlton Fisk. Next up, we've got Dwight Evans. 263 average, 29 homers, 78 RBIs in 85. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 317. And Evans is going to swing through the high heat for strike 3, and that's out number 2. Two outs in the inning, and the batter now is Jim Rice. 291 average, 27 homers, 103 RBIs in 85. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 507, which is going to send us in for a rare play. Let's see what our rare play is. 276. Let's see, that's going to be a single to left field. If the tens digit is higher than the left fielder's fielding, let's see, where were we? Oh, yes. If the tens digit is higher than left fielder's fielding, the batter advances to second on a fielding error by the left fielder. So the left fielder for the White Sox is Rice. The tens is a 7. Wait, hold up. No, the infielder is, or the left fielder is Kittle. His fielding is a 7, so Rice will be safe at first on the single. And Mike Easler now will step into the batter's box. let's see, 262 average, 16 homers, 74 RBI in 1985. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 662, which will turn into a 672 with the home team batting. 672 is going to be a bloop single, and the Red Sox will continue the inning. As Seaver now finds himself in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the first. Stepping into the batter's box now is Tony Armas. By the way, the White Sox historically won this game 6-5. Looking at Tony Armas, 265 average, 23 homers, 64 RBI in 1985. Seaver knows he's got to be careful here. Armas can take this one a long way. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 206. Seaver against a righty. 206 is going to be a 406. And that's going to be grounded over to second. Picking that one up is going to be Cruz. He will take that to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. 2 hits for the Red Sox, but they're not able to do anything with it. We are scoreless after 1. Catching up with chat real quick. And the inning continues, indeed. Well, now we're into the top of the second. As leading off for the White Sox, we've got the catcher, once I get the right pitcher up, Carlton Fisk. 238 average, 37 homers, 107 RBI in 85. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. 593 sends us over to the right fielder. The right fielder is Evans. And a 593 is going to be a fly ball into right field. Evans will have no problem with that one, ranging to his left for that one, but he won't have to go far, and that is out number 1. Ron Kittle now steps into the batter's box. 230 average, 26 homers, 58 RBI in 85. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. 164. That'll be a base hit into left field, a base hit into center field. Kittle is not going to try to extend that. He will be content with the base hit. Infield will go to double play depth as Greg Walker steps into the batter's box. 258 average, 24 homers, 92 RBI in 85. Kittle not going to try to steal. Not really a threat to do much there. Hurst will look into Gedman for the sign. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 459. Walker against a lefty, 459. He's going to smack that one into right field, and that is going to be a double. Kittle is going to hold at third, but Hurst now finds himself in a lot of trouble. Infield has got to play in. Batter now is Luis Salazar. 245 average, 10 homers, 45 RBI in 1985. Hurst knows he's got trouble on his hands here. He will get the sign from Gedman. Salazar's another one who can take this ball a long way. Hurst will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 654. And a 654 is going to be a base hit with the infield playing in, and the White Sox are going to take the lead. Kittle will score. Once I get this entered into Digital Diamond, Kittle will score. Walker, I think, is going to end up at... Nope, he's going to score as well. And just like that, the White Sox take a 2-0 lead. Stadium groans. Ugh. Infield will go back to double play depth. Tim Hewlett now, the batter for the White Sox. 268 average, 5 homers, 37 RBI in 1985. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman as the Red Sox now find themselves in trouble. He will set, and here's the pitch. 154, and that's going to be a called strike 3 on Hewlett as the slider catches enough of the outside corner for strike 3, and that will be out number 2. 2 outs, and Cruz now the batter. Cruz led off the game with a double. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. 581. That'll be going to the center fielder card. That is Armas. 581 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Armas ranging to his left. He will get that one, and that will retire the side. But the White Sox strike first. 2 runs on 3 hits. Score is now 2-0 Chicago as we get ready for the bottom of the second. Checking in with chat as Philip Reynolds now joins us here at Fenway Park. And the boxes are always open here at Fenway Park, Philip. Both Philips. Feel free to take a seat here, and we will get on with the bottom of the second. I'll see you guys before the top of the third. Leading off the bottom of the second for the Red Sox is Bill Buckner. 299 average, 16 homers, 110 RBI in 85. Seaver feeling pretty good with a 2-0 lead to work with. He will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. 217. That'll be coming off of Seaver's card against the righty, against the lefty. 217 is going to be grounded over to second. Grabbing that one at second is going to be Cruz. He will throw that over to first, and that is out number 1. Rich Gedman now steps into the batter's box. 295 average, 18 homers, 80 RBI in 85. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. 322. And Gedman's going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3 for out number 2. That is the second strikeout by Seaver in this one. 2 outs, and the batter now is Marty Barrett. 266 average, 5 homers, 56 RBI in 85. Seaver looks into Fisk. He will set. Here's the windup, the kick, and here's the pitch. 296. Seaver against a righty. Uh-oh. Barrett thinks he's got a hold of one. That one is hit deep to left field. Barrett, though, has a power of 3. Can he get this one out? Can he get this one out over the monster? Let's see. That is a 3 plus 9 is 12. And no, that's going to be lifted. That's going to be a fly ball into right field with room before the monster is going to be Kittle. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox here in the bottom of the second. Score is now 2-0 Chicago after 2. Checking in with chat. Oh, new games coming soon that I'll be unboxing. I don't know. I am putting a couple orders together, but I'm not sure there'll be new unboxings that'll be coming. So I'm trying to be a little bit more picky in the games I pick up, especially with some of the other stuff I've been doing, like all the sports stuff I'm doing, RPGs I want to get into. I'm trying to be a little bit more picky about the games I pick up. Plus, I'd rather have more content for my existing games than just have more games. I'd rather have more stuff to dig into. Top of the third coming up, and leading off for the White Sox we've got Fletcher coming back to the hill. Fletcher struck out his first time up. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 439. Fletcher against a lefty. 439 is going to be grounded over to short. Picking that one up for the Red Sox is going to be Gutierrez. He will make the play over to first, and that is out number 1. Next batter now is Baines. Baines also struck out his first time up. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5-15, that's bounced right back to Hurst, and he will get that one easily. He'll flip that over to Buckner at first for out number 2. And Pacioretty steps into the batter's box. Pacioretty tonight is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 5:38. 3 will send us over to the first baseman. The first baseman's Buckner. 5:38. That is going to be a base hit into right field. He could try to challenge Evans, but Pacioretty is going to stay at first with a single. Batter now is Fisk. Fisk tonight is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 654, and a 654 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Gutierrez will get that one. He'll throw that over to second for the out, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, but the White Sox aren't able to do anything with it as we get set for the bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and leading off for the Red Sox, once I turn this card holder back, is Jackie Gutierrez. 218 average, 2 homers, 28 RBI, and 85. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 239 against a righty. 239 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Fletcher will get to that one. He will throw that over to first, and that is out number 1, not out number 3. One out, and Boggs now the batter. Boggs flew out his first time up. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. That is a 682, which turns into a 692. And Boggs is going to smack that one to the outfield. That'll get to the wall, and that is going to be a double. And with 1 out and a chance for the Red Sox to cut into this lead, Evans now the batter. Evans, though, struck out his first time up. Boggs, not really a threat to do much on the bases. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 279. Seaver against a righty, 279. Uh-oh. That one is deep to left field. That one looks like it's going to be trouble. Evans has got a power of 9. Can he lift this one over the green monster? Nine and 5 is 14. No, actually, no, he won't be able to get that one over top. That'll be a fly ball into left field. He got under that one, and he knows it. Kittle will get under that one for the White Sox. He'll be back to the track, but he'll have enough room for 2 out for the second out of the inning as he'll haul that one in. Stadium groans. Ugh. Evans thought he tied the game, but all he did was make the second out of the inning, and the batter now is Rice. Rice has a single tonight. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. Boggs still holding at second, hoping somebody can bring him home. Seaver will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 324, and Rice is going to get frozen by the curveball for strike 3. That will retire the side. 1-out double for the Red Sox, but they can't get Boggs home. Score is 2-0 Chicago after 3. Checking in with chat real quick. And yes, a chance to tie the game for the Red Sox, but they come up short as Seaver manages to hold the line. Top of the 4th for the White Sox, and Kittle now the batter. Kittle has a single from his first time up. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, he will wind up, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 503, so we've got ourselves another rare play. That is going to be a 176. And batter's going to be, and he's going to get plunked. Plunk, ouch. Kittle hit him. Kittle will go to first on the hit by pitch. The infield will go to double play depth, and Walker now will step into the batter's box. Walker has a double his first time up. Hurst knows he's got to be careful with Walker. A mistake could extend this lead very easily. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set. Here's the pitch. Let's see, a 493. That'll come off Walker against a lefty. And Walker tries to do too much with a slider, and that is strike 3 for out number 1. Salazar, now the batter. Salazar also has a single. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set. Look over to Kittle at first. Hurst will turn back to the plate. Hurst will kick, and here's the pitch. 315, and Salazar swings through a curveball of his own for strike 3, out number 2. Hewlett now the batter. Hewlett tonight is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 686. That sounds like trouble. And a 686 is going to be a base hit. Kittle will end up at third. At least he should. I think we should end up with runners at the corners with 2 outs. Let's make sure, yep. Digital Diamond cooperates with me, and Cruz now the batter. Cruz is 1 for 2 tonight with a double. Infield Hurst has got to be careful here. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 247 against a switch right 247. Cruz thinks he's got a hold of one there. That one is hit deep to center field. Cruz, though, has a power of 0. Can he somehow get this one out or be able to do something with it? What? You got to be kidding me. 0 plus 18. And Cruz has just extended the White Sox lead with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to center field. Going back for that one is Armas. He's back to the track, back to the wall. He's going to run out of space, and that ball is gone. Home run, Julio Cruz. A 3-run shot, as it is now 5-0 in favor of the White Sox. Stadium barfs. Bleh. And we are going to be getting activity in the Red Sox bullpen as Fletcher now stepping into the batter's box with 2 outs. Fletcher is 0 for 2, and we are going to get activity in the Red Sox bullpen. as starting to get loose for the Red Sox is going to be, let's see, what the Red Sox need right now is long relief, the way things are going here. They're going to look to like Mike Trujillo, or Trujillo probably, for long relief. Red Sox are telling Hurst, try to get us out of the inning. We need time for Trujillo to get ready. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 117. That'll turn into a 317, and Fletcher's going to swing through a curveball for strike 3. That will retire the side. What an inning for the White Sox, though. 3 runs on 2 hits and a hit batter. A 3-run bomb by Julio Cruz scores now 5-0 White Sox as we get set for the bottom of the 4th. What a shot by Julio Cruz. He just muscled that one out of here. As ID Jester now joins us here at Fenway Park. And things are not looking good if you're a Red Sox fan. Seaver coming out of the dugout has got to be feeling mighty good about getting a 3-run bomb from his offense. And stepping into the batter's box now is Easler. Easler has a single his first time up. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 591. That'll send us to the right fielder. The right fielder is Baines, and that's going to be a fly ball into right field. Baines will have no problem with that one. He'll have to come in for that one a little bit, but that will be out number 1. Armas now the batter. Armas grounded out his first time up to end the first. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 112 on Seaver's card. That'll turn into a 312. And Armas is going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3, out number 2. That is the 4th strikeout for Seaver tonight. Two outs in the inning, and Buckner now the batter. Buckner tonight is 0 for 1 with a groundout. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 137, which is going to be grounded right back to Seaver. He will throw that one over to Walker at first, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox in the bottom of the 4th. Off of the 3-run homer by Cruz, it is now 5-0 White Sox after 4. And yes, so far the away teams are doing pretty well in these feature games. Let me see if I can find block 1. I probably threw it back in the folder already. Yes. Actually, I forgot to finish up the score here, but yeah, so far the away teams have all won the feature games so far. Bottom of the 5th now as Trujillo continues to throw in the Red Sox bullpen, and we'll see the heart of the White Sox order as leading off the top of the 5th, we have Baines. Baines tonight, though, is 0 for 2. Trujillo continuing to get ready to come into the game. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 440, I should say, against the lefty. That'll be a ground ball over to second. Getting to that one is going to be Barrett. He will make the catch. He'll make the play over to first, and that is out number 1. Peciorik steps into the batter's box. He's 1 for 2 with a single tonight. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 115, which will turn into a 315 And Pacioretty swings through a changeup for strike 3, out number 2. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th strikeout for Hurst tonight. Batter now is Fisk. Fisk tonight is having a quiet night. He's 0 for 2. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 670. Uh-oh, that could be trouble. 670? Nope, that is kind of trouble because that will extend the inning with a base hit. Wonder if there's a command for a bloop single in Digital Diamond. Now I'm kind of curious. We've seen bloop enough in here. I don't think so. No, I'm not going to worry too much about it, though. A single is a single, no matter if it's a bloop or a line drive single. Kittle now stepping into the batter's box with 2 outs. He had a single, and he got hit by a pitch to start the scoring, or to set the table for the 3-run bomb by Cruz back in the 4th. Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 573. Left fielder is Rice, and a 573 is going to be a fly ball into left field. Rice will have no problems with that one. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the hit by the White Sox as we get set for the bottom of the 5th. We'll catch up with chat here. Everything quiet there. Bottom of the 5th now, and leading off the inning for the Red Sox is Gedman. Gedman struck out looking his first time up. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 530. That'll be over to the first baseman, who is Walker, and a 530 is going to be a ground ball over to first. Walker will have no problems with that one. He will take that to the bag himself for out number 1. Barrett now steps into the batter's box. Barrett tonight is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. 188. And a 188 is going to be a bloop single for Barrett, and the inning, well, I was going to say the inning will continue, but there's only 1 out in the inning, so there's no worry about extending the inning. The infield, however, will go to double play depth, as Gutierrez now is the batter. Gutierrez tonight is 0 for 1. Barrett not going to do anything on the base paths. You're not running in a 5-run game. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 446 against a righty, and a 446 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Fletcher will get that one. He will throw that over to Cruz at second. Cruz will turn and fire to Walker at first, and the relay is in time. That will be a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. Stadium groans. Ugh. Nothing across except a single for the Red Sox, and we're at 5-0 Chicago after 5. Just going to double check something here. Okay. Checking in with chat real quick. Yep, halfway through this one. Leading off the top of the 6th. Actually, let's hang on. Got to finish these minor details. Leading off the top of the 6th for the White Sox is Walker. Walker tonight is 1 for 2 with a double. Hurst will get the sign Hurst will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 570. That'll take us over to the left fielder's card. Left fielder for Boston is Rice. 570 is going to be a fly ball into left field. Rice will have no trouble with that one, and that will be out number 1. Salazar now stepping into the batter's box. 1 for 2 with a single tonight. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. 523, that'll be the catcher's card. That'll be Gedman. 523, that one's going to get popped straight up the chimney. Gedman throws his mask away. He will have room for that one, but he will make the catch, and that's out number 2. Two outs, and Hewlett now the batter. Hewlett tonight is also 1 for 2 with a single. Hurst gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. 479. Hewlett is against the lefty, 479. And that's going to be lifted into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Armas. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Boy, did the Red Sox need that 1-2-3 inning for the... Oh, hang on. Let's back up here just a little bit. Let's go for P2. Digital Diamond will have to catch up. And yes, the terrific one is doing great. I just need to get Digital Diamond to catch up with me. So now 1-2-3 go the White Sox, as I was saying, in the top of the 6th. As Seaver gets ready to take the bump again with a 5-0 lead, and so far Seaver is cruising. As we'll catch up with chat for a little bit more. Okay. Oop, wrong thing. Back to Digital Diamond. Leading off the bottom of the 6th, we're looking at the top of the Red Sox order as Boggs steps into the batter's box. Boggs is 1 for 2 with a double. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 585. That'll be going over to the center fielder's card. Center fielder is Salazar. And a 585. That's going to get smacked into center field. That is going to be a double, and Boggs is going to be content right there. Red Sox need to get something going here. Batter now is Evans. Evans tonight is 0 for 2. You're still not running in a 5-run game. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 414. Evans against the righty, 414. That is going to be a walk, and Evans is going to work a walk out of Seaver, and suddenly the Red Sox have something cooking here, because they've got 2 runners on, nobody out, and Seaver in a little bit of a jam. The only consolation for the Red Sox here, though, or for the White Sox, is they do get the double play option on the table, which they'll move the infield to try to take advantage of. Rice now the batter. Rice is 1 for 2 with a single, and he's struck out today. Fans at Fenway Park are loud. They were starting to leave a little bit. They were maybe starting to think about leaving, but now fans here are very much alive. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk, looking a little bit nervous. Seaver will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 240 against a righty. 240 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Picking that one up is going to be Fletcher. There's going to be an out either way. The only question is, where's the throw going? That would be a forced runner. I believe they can take any forced out if they want. Let me just double check that. But actually, I think it specifies here. Let's see, what was that? A 240. 240 against the righty. No, looks like that is going to go to first for the out. Boggs will make third. Evans will make second for the first out of the inning. The infield, what is the infield going to do here? Tough decision if you're the White Sox. Easler now the batter. Easler is 1 for 2. And the infield's going to play in. Actually, they're going to bring... No, they're going to play back. They rather take the... You know what? They are going to play in, actually. They're going to try to keep the runner from scoring. I think that's the play here. And yeah, Seaver suddenly in a jam. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Easler the batter. He's 1 for 2, but he's got a little bit of power to him. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. Fans at Fenway Park are loud, hoping the Red Sox can cut into this lead. Seaver will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. Let's make sure we update that check. So 1 out in the inning. 5:07. Oh boy, we've got a rare play here. There's anything that can happen. Runners on second and third, so we go to a regular rare play. Uh-oh. What's going to happen here? 2:55 is the rare play. And wow, that is going to be a base hit all the way to the wall. Everybody, holy cow. So single to right. All right, so that's going to be a single to right. Ball rolls under the right fielder's glove, goes all the way to the wall. Everybody's going to score. Easler's going to make third, and he's got a challenge. He's got to try to challenge the right fielder's arm. Right fielder's arm is Baines. His arm is a 4. He's got to get a 14 here to be able to score. And that is wow, he came a lot closer than I thought he would, but Easler is going to get thrown out at the plate. So now we got to enter this whole mess in Digital Diamond. So that's going to be 1B. So this looks like it should be S9. All right, so what do we have here? Boggs and Evans will both score. Easler is going to get thrown out. So this is going to be 1B plus R3X. Let's make sure we get this all straight. So we should end up with 5-2 Reds, which we should end up with 5-2 White Sox, 2 out in the inning. Evans at, hold on. We shouldn't have runners at the corners. Hold up, something went screwy here in Digital Diamond. Hang on. Philip Reynolds says something wrong here. The White Sox are winning. Yeah, they are winning here. I need to figure out what happened with Digital Diamond because I should end up with... Because Easler's the batter. Evans and Boggs are both at second. So we should end up with all runners scoring. So let's go 1B. Let's go 1B plus X. Maybe that's the command I need. Because I need to end up with 2 runners scoring, Easler thrown out. And that is not what I'm getting here. So let's try 1B. Actually, it's probably got to be 1B star. 1B plus X. Let's try that. Still not doing what I want it to. So we want 1B R3. Let's see, R3 S R2S. 1B star. Actually, hold on. Okay, okay. give me a minute here. I got to figure out how I need to enter this in Digital Diamond, because I should end up with, like I said, we should end up with 5-2, bases empty, Easler thrown out at the plate. That's where we should be on the scoreboard. I just need to figure out how to make this pop up in Digital Diamond. So let's go. Maybe 3BX is what I need here, because that's going to get us to the same place. I'm not keeping stats. So yeah, he makes it to third, reaches third, and he's got to try to score. Okay, that's how he did it. So the stats aren't going to be completely accurate, but the Red Sox will get on the board out of that one. Sorry for the delay, folks. Had to make sure Digital Diamond was behaving. So Easler's out. There are 2 outs on the play. And Armas now is the batter. Armas today is 0 for 2. Seaver suddenly getting rocked. He will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 128, which turns into a 328, and Armas is going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3, and that will retire the side. Two runs on 2 hits and a walk, and the Red Sox have now cut into the lead, as the White Sox now lead 5-2 after 6. Hurst is going to come out of the game. He's had kind of a rough night. And coming in to pitch for the Red Sox, I'll let Digital Diamond load up on this, and then I'll catch up with chat. Mike Trujillo will come in to pitch for the Red Sox. 4-4 with a 4.82 ERA. 84 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, 23 walks, 7 homers in 1985. Now, as promised, I will catch up with chat, and yes, that did score a few runs. So the Red Sox have cut into the lead. Leading off the top of the 7th, though, is Julio Cruz. Julio Cruz is 2 for 3 with a double and a 3-run bomb. He's having a great night tonight. So Trujillo will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 471, Cruz against a righty. 471 is going to be lined right to second base. Putting up his glove in self-defense is going to be Barrett. He'll make the catch as the ball slams into it, and there's out number 1. That ball almost wanted to be caught. It was hit so hard. Fletcher, now the batter. Fletcher tonight is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 170 for Trujillo. 170 is going to be a bloop single into the outfield. And Fletcher reaches base for the first time tonight. The infield will go to double play depth, as Baines now is the batter. Baines tonight is 0 for 3. Fletcher going to sit tight at first. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 603. That sounds like trouble, and that will be grounded over to second. Picking that one up for the Red Sox is Barrett. He'll throw to Gutierrez at second. Gutierrez will make the relay to Buckner at first. It's in time, and the Red Sox get out of the inning. Stadium cheers. Yay! Nothing across except for the hit for the White Sox, and that brings us to the 7th inning stretch. As usual, I will not torture you guys with my rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I will, however, take a small break. As Doug Sessoms now joins us here at Fenway Park. Don't forget, we still have fast score after this to see how the rest of the majors fares. Our next game will be tomorrow night. It'll be April 19th, 1985. We will be at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for another matchup in the National League East, as the New York Mets will be in town to take on the Philadelphia Phillies. We'll get our first look at two, I think, Hall of Fame pitchers. I don't know if Dwight Gooden's in the Hall of Fame, but I'm almost certain Steve Carlton is. That will be our matchup for tomorrow night. Mets and Phillies, Gooden against Carlton. Bottom of the seventh coming up once I get tabbed back over. Seaver will continue to pitch for now, but we are going to get some activity in the White Sox bullpen, as starting to get loose for the White Sox will be... wow, they're actually short on long relief. They're going to get Juan Agosto warming up in the White Sox bullpen. Leading off the bottom of the seventh is Bill Buckner. Buckner tonight is 0 for 1. He's grounded out twice. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 631, which turns into a 641 with the home team batting, but that won't help any because that'll be a ground ball over to second. Cruz picking that one up. He will make the play for out number 1. Gedman now steps into the batter's box. Gedman tonight is 0 for 2. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 641 turning into a 651. We're going to the infield, the park card a lot here. And the only change to that is it's a ground ball over to short. This time, Fletcher will get that one. He will make the play over to first for out number 2. Barrett now the batter. Barrett has a single, and it's from his second at bat. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Seaver gets the sign. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 239 against a righty. 239 is going to see previous response. Ground ball over to short. Fletcher gets that one. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox here in the bottom of the seventh. Score is now 5-2 Chicago after 7. Checking in with chat. Yes, that will be a great matchup tomorrow night. Gooden and Carlton. That'll be a doozy of a matchup. Top of the 8th coming up, and leading off for the White Sox, we've got Pacioretty. Pacioretty tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 427 against a righty. 427 is going to be grounded right in front of the plate. Cat-like off the plate is going to be Gedman. He will make the play, and that is out number 1. As Pacioretty got way over the top of that one and bounced it right in front of the plate. Speaking of catchers, the White Sox catcher, Fisk, is now in the batter's box. Fisk is having a quiet night at the plate, though. He is 1 for 3 with a single. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 650. That seems outish, and it is. It'll be a ground ball over to short. This time it'll be Gutierrez getting to that one for out number 2. Two outs, and Kittle now the batter. Kittle is 1 for 2 with a single, and he's been hit by a pitch. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 596. That'll send us over to the right fielder's card, Evans. 596. That is going to be a double for Kittle, and the inning will continue. As the Red Sox cannot seem to get out of their own way tonight. And Walker now steps into the batter's box. Walker has a double of his own tonight. Kittle edging off the bag at second, but he's not going anywhere. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That will be a 4-12 against a righty. 4-12 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Grabbing that one is going to be Barrett. He will make the play over to first, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the aforementioned double, and we will head to the bottom of the eighth. Seaver will continue to pitch, but Agosto is ready to come in anytime the White Sox need him. Leading off the bottom of the eighth, we are looking at the bottom of the Red Sox order as Gutierrez steps into the batter's box. Gutierrez tonight is 0 for 2. He's grounded to short twice, including into a double play. Seaver gets the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 3-26. And Gutierrez gets frozen by a curveball for strike 3, out number 1. Batter now is Boggs. Boggs tonight is 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Seaver needs to be careful with Boggs. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk, though. Seaver will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 473 against a righty. 473. That is going to be smacked into right field, and that is going to be a double for Boggs. Is he going to try to stretch that into a triple? Right fielder is Baines with an arm of 4, speed of 3. Boggs is going to move to second with a double. Right. That will be Seaver's first point of pitcher fatigue, which I will get here momentarily. Batter now is Evans. Evans tonight is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk. Seaver will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 578. That sounds like trouble. That the left fielder is Kittle, and a 578 is going to be a base hit into left field. That should score Boggs from second. Let's see if Digital Diamond gives me that result. Yep. Boggs will score. That'll be Seaver's second point of pitcher fatigue. 5-3 White Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! Suddenly the Red Sox are making this one interesting. As stepping into the batter's box now is Rice. Rice tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Is Seaver going to pitch? The answer is no. They are going to take Seaver out of the game here. They don't want to let this one slip. This one's slipping away a little too close for comfort. So the White Sox are going to go to the bullpen, even though Seaver had a very good outing. We can't quite close the book on Seaver yet, though, because Evans is still Seaver's responsibility. Coming in to pitch for the White Sox, though, once we get this to cooperate, is going to be Juan Agosto, 4-3 with a 3.58 ERA, 60 1/3 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts, 23 walks, 3 homers in 1985. Again, Evans is still Seaver's runner, so that would be charged to Seaver, but Seaver does leave with the win here. Agosto will get the sign from Fisk. He will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is a 177. And a 177 is Agosto is going to come in and immediately walk the first batter he sees. And that'll be Agosto's first point of pitcher fatigue, since he has a stamina rating of a 0. And suddenly the Red Sox have something going on here. Runners on first and second with one out, and Easler now the batter. Easler tonight is 2 for 3 with 2 singles, and he got thrown out trying to get greedy. But now a big chance for the Red Sox here, as fans at Fenway Park are loud. Agosto will get the sign from Fisk. Agosto knows he's got to be careful. Agosto will set, and here's the pitch. 235 against the lefty. 235. That is going to get grounded over to second. Cruz will pick that one up. He'll throw it over to Fletcher. Fletcher turns, fires to first. The relay's in time, and that is a double play, and the White Sox get out of the inning. Stadium groans. Ugh. And the White Sox dodge a bullet. No runs on 2 hits and a walk. Score is still 5-2 Chicago after 8. We're going to catch up with chat, but we will get some activity in the Red Sox bullpen. And yes, we've got a game here, but Chicago, the White Sox get a huge double play out of that. Trujillo is going to continue to pitch, but the Red Sox are going to get Mark Clear warming up in the bullpen just in case he runs into trouble. It is 5-3. Yes, thank you. I think I'm still looking at my score sheet, but yes, it is 5-3. I did mess that up. So now we've got all that straight. We're also going to get some activity in the White Sox bullpen, as getting loose for the White Sox is going to be the closer, Bob James. But before we get there, we have to go through the top of the 9th inning. And for the White Sox, that will bring that'll bring the bottom of their order up. Salazar will lead off the top of the 9th. Salazar tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 324, and Salazar is going to get frozen by the high heat for strike 3, out number 1. Hewlett now the batter. Hewlett tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is a 315, and Hewlett's going to swing through a slider for strike 3, out number 2. Batter now for the White Sox is Cruz. Cruz is 2 for 4 with a double and a 3-run homer. Trujillo will get the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 185, and that's going to be a bloop single for Cruz, and the inning is going to continue. Fletcher now stepping into the batter's box with 2 outs. Fletcher is 1 for 4, not having a good night at the plate. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. He will set, and here's the pitch. 516, that's hit right back to Trujillo, and that's going to get by him for a base hit. Cruz, center fielder for the Red Sox is Armas. His arm is a 3. Cruz is going to be content at second with the single. And that'll be the first point of pitcher fatigue on Trujillo, as the White Sox now have something going on with 2 outs. Batter now is Baines. Baines tonight is 0 for 4. Trujillo Actually, that should be second point of pitcher fatigue. I did forget to update that. Trujillo gets the sign from Gedman. Fans at Fenway Park hoping for a big-time pitch. Trujillo will set, and here's the pitch. 544. That'll be over to the second baseman. Second baseman for Red Sox is Barrett. 544 is going to be a ground ball over to second. He will grab that, fire it over to first, and that will retire the side. 2 hits, but the White Sox can't do anything with them as we get set for the bottom of the 9th. And now we have to answer the ever-popular question on the channel, will we see some 9th inning magic? It will not come against Agosto, though, as he is going to come out of the game. And trying to finish this game off for the White Sox, once Digital Diamond cooperates, is going to be Bob James trying to finish this game off. 8-7 with a 2.13 ERA, 110 innings pitched, 88 strikeouts, 23 walks, 5 homers in 85. I'll catch up with chat before we get into the bottom of the 9th. Baines can blow this game open, and he tried, but he just couldn't get a hold of one. He got over top of it. And leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Red Sox, we have Armas coming up to the plate. This might not be the guy you want to see at the plate when you're trying to extend this game. Armas tonight is 0 for 3. James will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 189, although he will get off to a good start with a bloop single, and Armas will be on board, as the Red Sox managed to get the leadoff run on board. The infield will go to double play depth, and the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Bill Buckner. Buckner tonight, though, is 0 for 3. Armas, tempting to try to run here, but you're in a 2-run game. You need base runners. They're going to hold Armas at first. James will get the sign from Fisk. He will set, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 137, and that'll be grounded right back to James. That'll be grounded over to first. Picking that one up is going to be not Buckner. That'll be Walker picking that one up. James will go over cover at first. That'll be out number 1. Armas will make second on the play. At least it loses the double play if you're the Red Sox. Gedman now stepping into the batter's box. Gedman tonight is 0 for 3. James will get the sign from Fisk. Fans at Fenway Park hoping the Red Sox can make a comeback here. James will set. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a 409 against a righty, and a 409 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Picking that one up at second is going to be Cruz. He will make the throw over to first. Out number 2. Armas will make third on the throw, though. Two outs in the inning, and the last chance for the Red Sox comes down to Marty Barrett. Barrett tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. James hoping to help the White Sox get out of this game. He will get the sign from Fisk. Looking over to Armas at third. James will set. He will turn to Barrett at the plate. James will kick, and here comes the pitch. That'll be a 581. That'll be hit to the center fielder's card. Center fielder is Salazar, and that's going to be a fly ball into center field. Salazar ranging in for that one a little bit, but he won't have any trouble with this one. He'll pump his fist, put out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The White Sox escape a scare from the Red Sox as they win this American League fashion show by a final score of 5-3. Stadium groans. Ugh. Final line score coming up. For the White Sox, 5 runs on 12 hits and no errors. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher tonight is Tom Seaver. Bruce Hurst will take the loss. Bob James gets the save. And Juan Agosto is going to end up with a hold. And the White Sox will win this one. We are not quite done yet, though, as now we have to see how the rest of the majors fares. But I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup as usual before we get to that. And yes, that was a good game. It came down to the wire. After that 3-run bomb back in the 4th, I think a lot of people were writing the Red Sox out of this one. But they fought back and made it an interesting game, even if they ultimately could not finish the job. Oh, here we go. Okay, got it. It is now time to ask how the rest of the majors did. And to do that, we are going to ask Fast Score Baseball to run us through the ticker. So the White Sox win this one by a final score of 5-3, but we need to figure out how the rest of the majors fared. As it is now April 12th, let's start off with the Angels and the Twins. Angels, 1125 is 3. Twins, 923 is 2. That is a win for the Angels. Mariners and the A's. And Philip Anderson likes to keep track of all the team standings in order to tell what's going on at any given moment in the regular season. That is completely fair, Philip. I don't mind having the extra check, and we'll actually start getting standing updates from the official source, which is yours truly, probably once the season gets into about August. We'll start looking at that a little more. I will post monthly updates. I will post weekly updates after every calendar week on one of the Facebook groups I post in, but we'll also talk monthly about the standings during Pino with Phoenix. Coming back to Fast Score, though, let's turn to the Mariners and the A's. Mariners, 1422 is 3. A's, 1626 is 4. And I think that should be the first loss for the Mariners in this season as the A's take that one. Reds and the Braves. Reds, 1864, that is 10. Braves, 1225 is 3. That is a win for the Reds. Phillies and the Cubs. Phillies, 1035 is 4. Cubs, 1115 is 2. That is a win for the Phillies. Astros and the Dodgers. Astros, 455 is 5. A lot of 5s there. Dodgers, 943 is 4. That is a win for the Astros. Mets and the Pirates. Mets, 1346 is 6. Pirates, 721 is 2. That is a win for the Mets. Giants and the Padres. Giants, 311 is 0. Padres, 813 is 1. And the Padres win a game that nobody wanted to win. Expos and the Giants. Or Expos and the Cardinals, I should say. Expos, 741 is 4. Cardinals, 926 is 3. That is a win for Montreal. April 16th. Orioles and the Indians. Orioles, 1621 is 3. Indians, 1433 is 4. That is a win for the Tribe. Brewers and the Tigers. Brewers, 916 is 2. Tigers, 1454 is 7. That is a win for the Kitty Cats. Red Sox and the Royals. Red Sox, 1124 is 3. Royals, 514 is 1. That is a win for the Red Sox. White Sox and the Yankees. White Sox, 1215 is 2. Yankees, 1636 is 5. That is a win for the Pinstripes. Mariners and the A's. This one looks like it's going to be a shootout. Mariners, 1961 is 9. A's, 2513 is 3. Never mind the part about the shootout, but the Mariners get their win back. Rangers and the Blue Jays. Rangers, 936 is 4. Blue Jays, 1465 is 10. That is a win for the Bluebirds. Reds and the Braves. Reds, 1712 is 2. Braves, 656 is 6. That is a win for the Braves. Phillies and the Cubs. Phillies, 752 is 5. Cubs, 1344 is also 5. They will have extras. Phillies roll a 2, minus 3 is -1. Cubs roll a 4 plus 0. The Cubs will take that one in extras. Astros and the Dodgers. Astros, 2054 is 8. Dodgers, 1043 is 5. And that's a win for the Astros. Mets and the Pirates. Mets, 1435 is 5. Pirates, 421 is 1. And the Mets take that one. The Pirates may soon be giving up on their defense of their World Series crown from 91. Giants and the Padres. Giants, 233 is 2. Padres, 833 is 3. That is a win for the Padres. On to April 17th. Orioles and the Indians. Orioles, 2464. Wow, I guess they wanted this one, is 11. Indians, 1361 is 7. And the Orioles win a shootout. Brewers and the Tigers. Brewers, 666. The number of the beast is 9. Tigers, 1253 is 6. And that's a win for the beer makers. Red Sox and the Royals. Red Sox, 723 is 2. Royals, 912 is 1. That is a win for the Red Sox. Angels and the Twins. Angels, 1446 is 6. Twins, 1043 is 5. That is a squeaker win for the Angels. Mariners and the A's. Mariners, 842 is 4. A's, 1513 is 2. And the A's may be forgetting about defending their American League pennant as well from 91, as the Mariners take that one. Rangers and the Blue Jays. Rangers, 134 is 2. Blue Jays, 7-11 is 0. That's a win for the Rangers. Reds and the Braves. Reds, 11-13 is 1. Braves, 6-16 is also 1. They will go to extras. Reds roll a 2. Actually, Reds roll a 2. Plus 2 is 4. Braves roll a 5. Plus 1 is 6. That will be a win for the Braves in extras. Phillies and the Cubs. Phillies, 9-35 is 4. Cubs, 8-12 is 1. That is a win for the Phillies. Astros and the Dodgers. Astros, 11-66 is 10. Dodgers, 7-44 is 4. That's a win for the Astros. Mets and the Pirates. Mets, 13-54 is 7. Pirates, 7-14 is 1. And the Pirates get blown away once again. Expos and the Cardinals. Expos, -264 is 5. Cardinals, 632 is 3. That is a win for the Expos. April 18th. Orioles and the Indians. Orioles, 11-46 is 5. Indians, 12. Actually, 11-46 was 5. Orioles, 12-45 is also 5. They will go to extras. Is Oakland 3-5? That sounds about right, but I won't know for sure until I do the full update later tonight. Let me make a note of that. I will come back to you with an answer to that when we get together for tomorrow night's action. So all right, so I've got a note to check that for you, Philip. I will check that when I do the full update later tonight. Where was I? Oh yes, the Orioles and the Indians were going to extras. The Orioles roll a 1, -2 is -1. Indians roll a 3, -3 is 0, but a 0 is greater than a -1, so the Indians will take that one in extras. Red Sox and the Royals. Red Sox, 14-33 is 4. Royals, 6-14 is 1. That is a win for the Red Sox. Angels and the Twins. Angels, 13-13 is 2. Twins, 10-16 is also 2. They will go to extras. Angels roll a 3, plus 2 is 5. Minnesota rolls a 5, 3 plus 2 is 5. By virtue of being the home team on a tie, the Twins win that one in extras. White Sox and the Yankees. White Sox, 10-11 is 0. Yankees, 16-32 is 4. That is a win for the Yankees. Rangers and the Blue Jays. There's two of my dice. My dice don't want to cooperate with me. Rangers, -155 is 4. Blue Jays, 16, what is that, 23? Yes, 16-23 is 4. They will go to extras. We're having a lot of extra inning games in this block. Rangers roll a 5 plus 0. Toronto rolls a 3 plus 0. That will be a win for the Rangers in extras. Giants and the Reds. Giants, 6-15 is 1. Reds, 763 is 7. That'll be a win for the Reds. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers, 1013 is 1. Padres, 321 is also 1. Another extra inning tilt. Dodgers roll a 5 plus 0. Padres roll a 3 plus 0. The Dodgers will take that one in extras. Expos and the Cardinals. Expos, 1066. I guess they wanted this one. That's 10. Cardinals, 1665 is also, wow, that's also 10. They are going to extras. Expos roll a 1 plus 1 is 2. Cardinals roll a 1 plus 0. The Expos win a shootout in extras. And that will do it for this block, for block 3 of Season Ticket Baseball 1985. Another great game tonight, but it's time to wrap it up for the night. Tomorrow night, we will be at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, as Steve Carlton and the Phillies will be hosting Dwight Gooden and the Mets. As for what else is coming up on the channel, Mystical Munchies on Saturday will start out of the Marvel Eat the Universe cookbook with the appetizer, Loki's Kropka Core. As for Sunday, we will be starting the winter campaign in Arkham Horror the card game, and I'll explain what we're doing on Saturday. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The Chicago White Sox win the American League Fashion Show over the Boston Red Sox by a final score of 5-3. Once again, take care.